Hey there. My name is Special Agent Gibbs. I know where your parents are. She keeps looking at you. Give it a try.
Ellie. What's your name? Lily. Lily, huh? That's a really good name. Hey,
She got trust issues with men.
in the basement. In an apartment around here?
She's got trust issues in general.
Cold? Do you want my coat? What's that? Oh, it's a jacket. Because it is way
Fuck.
cold to go outside and play.
She's almost like a feral child.
What's that?
No socialization.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
The basement where you live? Is this your first time outside of it? Lock the door.
Okay, somebody's dying.
Your mom was in the basement too? She's still there. Where?
Because,
Do you know back where your mom is?
I saw
Okay.
these are on YouTube, you know, two kind people,
Yeah.
and TikTok. The father, kid, like the kid, is like his daughter.
Yeah.
Downstairs have 7 kids or 8 kids, couple of miscarriages, you know.
This right here is why I could never be a cop or in any form of law enforcement, because I would murder the absolute dog shit out of whoever did this.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to not, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking, you don't do that to children.
I know.
I mean, ideally you don't do it to fucking anybody, but you really don't do it to fucking children, and you don't do it to fucking dogs.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, I'd be fucking looking at a murder charge immediately. I'm not built like that.
Doctor says she's undernourished and highly susceptible to illness.
Spend your whole life locked in one room. You haven't one either.
You gonna keep her for a few more days, build her strength, not so much us?
She say anything else about what her mom is?
Yeah, she's regressing by the minute. The more overwhelmed she becomes by this huge modern world, the more she retreats. Plus, what the doctors originally thought were blood bites and her arms and legs were actually burns.
Oh, yeah, dead.
I could try to talk to her again.
It's gonna be a hard episode for me.
At least without the
I'm sorry.
person in the world she trusts.
Not your fault.
Yes. And
Do you want to hold your
defaults to
hand?
trusting women because of what she suffered at the hands of the men.
You think that you can get her to talk?
Gibbs. I already made a connection with her.
Bishop, that girl needs us in the field. Chase down every lead we can. We find her mom.
Kate.
Okay, let's go.
Incoming. We got ourselves a DNA hit, people. I found a familial match to Lily in the DOD database.
You ID Lily's mother?
Yep, she is Navy seaman recruit Morgan Burke.
I remember her. She was reported missing, what, 8 years ago?
So somebody's been keeping her in a sex dungeon?
Boss.
That's not funny.
I should know that. What is this?
18-year-old Morgan.
You know I want to have my own dungeon, you know?
Morgan has been sworn
Yeah, but a
to
consensual
Yeah.
dungeon, not a
She hadn't
fucking.
really started her service yet, so NCIS handed the case over to the sheriff's office.
I pulled up some news articles from back then. According to her mother, Morgan was pregnant at the time of her disappearance.
Yeah, and then they found her body in the car, right?
The car got off a cliff, killing her.
It says her remains were charred. What little DNA they pulled was contaminated. They ruled it a suicide.
Yeah, but if Morgan's still alive, that's someone else's remains who were in that car.
Well, and Morgan, she was abducted when she was pregnant, and she had Lily in captivity. She must have been held prisoner in that basement ever since.
10 years. Report says there's a continued file at the annex.
Why do we have a continued file when we handed over the case?
I don't know, but I'll check it out.
I'll help.
You know, Lily couldn't have gotten that far from the basement on foot. Someone start the search grid for Morgan in a 5-mile radius.
My name is Detective Paul Atwood. I headed up the investigation into Morgan's
He did it.
disappearance 10 years ago.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
On a team that ruled this a suicide at that time, and I take full responsibility for that grave error. I will find Morgan, and I will bring her home.
Don't say it. One thing I had to do. Keep it up. I had to update him, Gibbs. You can spin this any way you want, but it was a Greene County Sheriff's investigation. You went public with it to try to save face on TV. I can't begin to figure out what went on in their heads, Gibbs.
We never should have handed this case off.
Well, look at you bringing up 10 years ago.
Yes, I am.
Well, that's a new one. Usually the past is nipping at your ass and you're running full steam ahead the other way.
Morgan Burke was Navy. That case should have been ours.
She hadn't served a day yet. I approved that handoff. I followed protocol in doing so, and so did everyone that's involved.
Doesn't make it better, though.
I know.
So, are we done talking about this already?
This case is ours now.
At the very least, the sheriff's office will want to do a joint investigation, and I don't see him walking away without a fight.
Maybe not. You're the bigger dog.
Image designed a picture of it. Some do help, some
Hey,
don't.
did you see what Casey
Yeah.
gave Ben
They
for,
just walking inside a
a pen?
carpet.
Who gives a pen as a gift?
What are you so angry about?
Because I never said I wanted an empty jar. Everybody else got something they wanted, and the director and I got the chef. I mean, why would Casey play us like that, man?
KM216. There it is. Oh. Look at all these dates. They go all the way up to 2013. That's years after the police ruled this a suicide. Ben Ramsey, boyfriend of Morgan Burke. Look at all these.
Here's a suspect.
Whoever was investigating this must have thought this was a murder, not a suicide.
Who was investigating?
That guy, the body man with Mitas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What?
Look at the reflection in the window.
You guess he was taking the picture?
That's Ziva.
Oh.
Ziva David.
Are we going to see some of her favorite little characters back?
Hopefully, her daughter.
And her husband.
Wait.
Her husband.
Look, if Ziva suspected Morgan's boyfriend of murdering her, possibly he abducted her, and we need to talk to him.
No, I mean, not telling anyone. You don't think McKee will want to know that Ziva kept investigating the same Gibbs?
I mean, for whatever reason, Ziva wanted to keep her investigation a secret, and I'm going to honor that.
So you're protecting someone you haven't met. And for what, Ellie? Ziva David is dead.
And I wish she wasn't.
No, she's still
I'm
alive.
afraid to talk about her.
I don't know that at all.
I think I'll never
Oh.
measure up. That's not even the part that gets me. What gets me is I feel cheated. Like, there are things that I could have learned from her that I couldn't get from anyone else.
Look, this touchy-feely stuff is obviously not my thing. Not telling Gibbs. That's a bad idea.
If you don't agree with it, you stay here.
Listen, I have a deadline in 33 minutes. I could lose this entire account, so is there any way you can come back later?
That's you, outside of the home of Morgan Burke, 2 days after she went missing. What were you doing there?
I was visiting her mother. Ziva David took the information
How did you know that?
because she thought there was some questionable things about Morgan's car going off that cliff. She thought she was murdered.
She thought you did it.
I mean, she followed me for months. She must have been like some kind of ninja, but no, eventually she cleared me.
And how do you know that?
She